Hi guys, this is Apple from the BatmanUniverse.net, and I am here with Gregory Noveck. Gregory, so now the DC 75th anniversary film that we're going to be watching tonight. Yep. Can you talk about your involvement with that?
Yeah, well, this one actually I produced, and I'm a producer on it, and the 75th anniversary was coming up. We had to want to do something big. There's a lot to talk about with DC. We thought, well, let's get some great filmmakers in here and let's do a documentary. Let's talk about this. So we got Jeff Blitz and Matt Carter. They're the guys that did Spellbound, which was nominated for an Oscar a couple of years ago, and they've just done this amazing job of telling stories that even I think the most ardent, hardcore fanboys may not have heard. Like I think even if you're the hardest core fanboy, you know everything. You'll have heard 80% of it, but there's 20% you'll be like, wow, that's I didn't know that. And we got some great footage in there and fantastic interviews with the old guard like Joe Kubert and Erwin Hazen to Mark, current guys like Mark Waid and Jeff Johns and Jim Lee and of course Denny O'Neil and Mark. So it's just a really great collection of stories. It's only 88 minutes, so we don't get every year of the 75 years, but I think we hit on some really interesting points and there's a really great narrative and I'm really excited about it.
Well, we're really excited for it to come out, and of course we'll be receiving it somewhere around November 9th on DVD, so that way fans...
And Blu-ray and download and wherever else you can buy it.
iTunes, where we're at. But I also want to talk to you. We always mention your name on the podcast, and they want to know about Gregory. So can you go ahead and let fans know your involvement with, WB and the DC entertainment side too?
Yeah, well, I work at DC Comics. I'm the Senior Vice President of Creative Affairs. I work with all the movie and TV and animated stuff, so... Watchmen, and on the feature side, we have a movie called Red coming out with Summit on October 15th, which just did a huge panel here today with Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren, John Malkovich, Richard Dreyfuss, and that's going to be a real kick-ass movie. And then we and I work with all the animated stuff as well. So we have Under the Red Hood, which is premiering tomorrow, which is just I think might be one of the best ones we've done. We have Superman Batman Apocalypse, which is sort of the Michael Turner Jeff Loeb run on Superman Batman. We have Brave and the Bold coming back. So it's just a really busy time for all of us. Obviously Green Lantern.
Right. And Batman's always, of course, we know, we're the biggest sellers out there. Any future projects within the animations for Batman?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think which ones. Well, obviously Under the Red Hood, which comes out soon, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday on download and then on the 27th for purchase. And then I think there's stuff I can't talk about. But here's what I can here's what I can say is if you're a Batman fan, you're not going to be starving for Batman. But I think there's going to be some
You heard it from Gregory. We're not going to be starving. Well, Gregory, we always thank you. You always treat us well. And thanks for coming by and visiting with us. Thank you.
Enjoy the movie. Enjoy the movies. Buy them all. Enjoy them. Let him know if you don't like them. Don't talk to me.